Okay, guys, I think we are live on LinkedIn and YouTube. Let's double check. Hi, everyone. I'm Aditya Sharma, co founder and CEO of High Counselor, and your host for today's session. If you guys can confirm in the chat box that you can hear us loud and clear, you can see our video absolutely fine. That would be very helpful. I'm just refreshing my screen to ensure that we are live or not. I can't see myself yet.
Okay, let me also check this. Okay.
Okay. Guys, you can just write in the chat box that, hey, guys, we can hear you or we cannot hear you. Anything that would be very, very helpful. Okay, we are live. I can see. So I did not register for the event. That's why I couldn't see.
So it is live on your account or it's live on High Counselor? It's live on
It's
the High
not
Counselor
on
page,
my
right?
counter account, not on my
Okay.
account.
Okay,
I
that's
can
great.
see. Okay. There are a few people who have also confirmed. Lilian, June, thank you so much. David, thanks for confirming. Siddhi. Okay. How many people do we have live here? Okay. About 140 people ish live here. Okay, guys, let's take 1 to 2 more minutes. Let's allow everyone else to join and then we'll get started. In the meantime, guys, if you can just let us know your current location in the chat box, that would be a great point to get started. I'm currently based out of San Francisco Bay Area, and here I've added my location in the chat box. 1 second.
Okay. So,
Where are you located?
okay. So, hi everyone. This is Dr. Amit. I work as a head of business operations at High Counselor. I'm located in Toronto right now, and so everybody can if you can just post, because it's very important, because we want our these live platform, these live programs to be more diversified in terms of, in even our last projects were having people from different areas. So I can see a lot of people typing. So let me. So people are from Ontario, Hani Rija, you're close to me most probably. People from New York. People are from Cornwallis and Edmonton, Alberta. So we have people from
Okay.
JNK in India, Kurukshetra. So a lot of people from India, from Canada, from US, from Nigeria. I can see people over here,
Mhm.
New Jersey. So there are so many people, and this helps us to make diversified teams so that the project become little more interesting and at the same time little more challenging also.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, guys, this is helpful. And also, if you can let us know about your target job role that you're targeting, right? So that uh, if suppose we have people from different career objectives, we can plan for you in the future, or most probably, I think the crowd is relevant to this project. So if you're targeting for, say, a backend developer role, software developer role, just write software developer or backend developer or data analyst or data scientist or whatever role that you're targeting. So, for example, I've entered here in the chat box software developer. Okay, and guys, we'll just take probably 1 or 2 more minutes and then we are all set to get started. I can see about 100 people live here on LinkedIn and almost an equal number on YouTube as well.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
Last time also, Aditya, there were so many people who were asking us that what exactly we do, what
hmm,
is High Counselor all about. So I would like you to, if you can just give a quick introduction about the whole idea of our company and how what we do, that would be great.
mhm. Yeah, I mean, this has been a constant challenge. I mean, I got more than 200, 300 messages in the last 2 to 3 weeks. And people were like, okay, what do you do exactly at High Counselor? Do you help with resume? Do you help with interview preparation? Do you help with getting interviews? And they were scattered all around. So I was like, okay, we can jump into it, right? Give a quick high level overview. So we'll jump into it probably in a minute or so. Okay. Okay. So I think we are good to get started. Let's start with a brief introduction, guys. So again, those who just joined, I'm Aditya. I'm co-founder and CEO of High Counselor, and I'll be your host for this particular project. Along with me, I have my team members Vivek, Dr. Amit, and Sagmintra. If guys, you can give a quick intro where you are, then we'll jump right into other items.
So, hi
Uh,
everyone, this is Vivek Sinha. So, I'm based out of Delhi NCR, India.
Okay.
Sangmitra, I would like to give a quick intro.
Sure, Aditya, thank you. So, hello everyone. Myself, Sanghamitra. I'm based out of India, and I have experience about DevOps and all the software development. Thank you.
Mhm.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Amit. So I look into the business operations of High Counselor, and this is one of my brainchild into this that we started this live project. So, and I'm really happy to see the response in the last two three projects, and we are trying to make it more convenient for everyone to come and participate because it's completely free and it's completely relevant. When we'll talk about the objective of this particular project, you will try to understand what we are doing.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, let me give you a little bit more detail about this live project, right? As we can see, there are more than 100 people live here, about 500 people registered for it, but it's important to understand the objective. So the currently what's happening in the job market is that people who have just graduated from school or people who are looking to transition their career, like someone who was a tester now looking to transition their career into software development job role or data analyst or data scientist job role, when they apply online, their application get rejected by employers, and they face this constant rejection over and over again for even hundreds of job application. And the primary reason behind that is not having hands-on work experience. Okay, give me one second. Yes. So people get rejected for not having hands-on work experience, and literally there is candidates, they don't have any solution to it, because if you notice, a lot of candidates, they're unable to get internships during their school time, in their summer or the winter breaks. It's hard to get internships. Also, when people apply to job positions without having any relevant work experience on their resume, 99% of the time they get rejected by ATS system only. Okay, so we thought, okay, that there is a perfect solution of this problem, that if we can provide some real time experience to candidates where they can go through exact real world business problems, and then they come up with solution right from scratch, deploy it to the live environment, they go through same business challenges, then they can add this experience in their resume, in their LinkedIn, and in their interview process they will be able to talk more about it. So imagine if you're someone who's targeting a software developer role and you're getting constant rejections. After completing this project, you'll be able to add 3 to 4 bullet points about this project in your resume with the right keyword, so that next time you apply for the job position or you go to an interview, you'll be a much relevant candidate compared to someone who had 0 years of work experience. And we started this thing almost 2 months ago. As Dr. Amit said, it was his brainchild. Okay, let's do some live projects, right? And we started doing it, and we got massive response. And how we are helping candidate is, you'll go through this 2 weeks of project. We have our mentors here, Sangmitra and Vivek. They'll help you navigate through this project with all your technical and functional challenges. And once you complete this project at the end of 2 weeks, okay, you'll have to submit all the details, right? Whatever you built out, what are the challenges, everything. We will provide you a certificate that you can add in your resume or show it to your employers or add on your social media like LinkedIn or any other professional platform. So that's the objective. So in a very simple words, you'll go through a real scenario. At the end, you'll come up with something where you know actually the implementation of tech skills, and you'll have real experience to talk about on your resume. Okay. And again, it will be absolutely free. There will be no charge for it. And the objective here is that we all learn in a collaborative environment. You will be working in a team of 3 to 4 candidates coming from different locations, right? So we are randomly making teams, say one candidate coming from US, one from Nigeria, one from India, one from Canada. So that you, because in these days everything is remote, most of the teams are like cross border teams, so all this experiences is going to help you a lot. Okay. So I think that clarifies a little bit of information to you, if not much. And I can see there are a lot more people who have just joined in. So I'll jump into this project detail, the structure of it, right? How you can form team. I know you may have a lot of questions that I don't have a team right now. Who's my teammate? So I'll jump into all those questions. But before that, let me give you a quick introduction of High Counselor, because as Dr. Amit said, we get a lot of messages in our LinkedIn that, okay, what's the role of high counselor, what is the high level business of high counselor. So guys, let me give you a 5-minute overview of high counselor, and then we'll jump into this project detail. Dr. Amit, does it sound good? I think you're muted.
I'm audible now?
You're audible now.
Okay. I guess the objective is clear. It's very simple. And one thing I just like to add more to it, because uh, this is not an academic project. We need to understand one thing, that we develop these projects not in the perspective of that this is an academic project and you are doing it just for the academic purpose. This is a more like a client based project. That, let's say, we are offering you a document, we are offering you a project detail which has all clarifications. The tasks are given, the modules are divided, so you need to attempt them as it has been asked by the client. So it is more. So there are three purposes which are being solved. First, you're working in a team, so you will face challenges and people from different location participating. Second, you will understand the need of the client, you will understand how to work on deadlines. So there are a lot of things to learn in a period of just 2 weeks. So I believe that if you are participating in it, this could be a great learning experience.
Mhm.
Okay.
So give me 1 second, guys. Let me pull up some information.
Yeah, sure. And I believe that this is the common message in the last project also, when we were like, a lot of people messaged me that what exactly you guys do. Like, you are into LinkedIn, you are into, a lot of people believe that we only look into resumes and our job is to look into resume and LinkedIn profile, but that is not our role. That is just like a 5% of what we do as a 100% company, right? So we do a lot of other things. We have developed so many different products in our portfolio, and that helps us people in different parts of their journey in search of a job. Because some people might be experienced, some people be maybe looking for entry level jobs, people who are getting laid off right now. And the good part here is that even in this layoff situation in January, our numbers of getting people placed was high. And this is really like we are proud of that we really worked hard on it, and we were able to place more number of people in January. So I believe anybody in US who is looking for a job, or who is looking for transition in his career from one domain to another domain, I believe you must look into what we are offering as a company on the platform of High Counselor. And Aditya will give you a quick overview of everything what we do as an ecosystem.
Mhm. So let me share my screen. Okay, guys. So I'll hopefully, and if you have any questions after that, we'll be happy to answer. But I'll try to cover most of the things in like next 2 to 3 minutes, right? We want to focus more on this project. But
Yeah.
just to avoid all those future questions, let me give you a quick overview. So, guys, a little bit about my background. I used to work at, so I graduated from Duke University back in 2015, and like many candidates, I struggled with my job search too. But then somehow I started my career at PwC, worked at Deloitte Consulting in San Francisco as a Salesforce consultant for about 4 years. And then I launched High Counselor. And the purpose of launching High Counselor was that a lot of candidates, especially those entry level candidates, right, who don't have like much work experience. Give me 1 second, guys. Amit sir, I think there's some background noise on your end.
Just wait 1 second, I'll just mute.
Hmm. Okay, perfect. So, guys, the purpose of starting High Counselor was because I saw that a lot of entry level candidates, they struggle to land a job, and there are primarily 2 to 3 reasons. First is they lack professional experience; they have no choice or no place to go and get referrals. Okay. Second, job applications are extremely manual. If you see, and you must have noticed every single day that the only way of finding a job is to go to a job board, manually search for a job, and manually apply to each and every job position. I mean, that's the most inefficient and the pathetic way of finding a job. Okay. And third is people are not prepared for interview. Sometimes, even after applying to thousands of jobs, when people get 1 or 2 interview calls, they get rejected. So this is the worst situation, right? You put a lot of effort in manual applications, and then you get one interview call, and then you get rejected because you're not prepared, or probably you don't have right experience on your resume. To solve all these challenges, I thought, okay, let's start High Counselor. And the purpose of starting House High Counselor to create an entire 360-degree ecosystem. My objective was just not to help any candidate only with resume or only with their LinkedIn profile, or only to help with them with their interview preparation. Okay, that was not the objective. I wanted to provide end-to-end solution so that at whatever stage a candidate is, no matter whether this candidate need help with interview preparation, gaining work experience through live project or through internship, or fixing the resume or LinkedIn, or to get interview calls, which is a big pain, right? And I wanted to automate most part of it. Okay, so definitely there is some human in the mentorship element which is needed for hands-on project or like upskilling to prepare for interview, but then we implemented amazing AI ML technology to automate this job application and to help candidates get referral. Okay, let me jump into details of all these one by one so that you understand it really well. Okay. By the way, we are based out of Silicon Valley. Anyone who's in Sunnyvale, please feel free to hit us at Plug and Play Tech Center. We are based out of Sunnyvale. Uh, we have helped 350 plus candidates land a job from 75 different universities. They landed a job at 120 different companies in the US. Average salary that our entry level candidates have got is about $91,000, and the senior candidates, they've got a job of about $150,000. Okay, we are only functioning in four category of job roles because these are our expertise. Okay, software engineering, data science, any job related to data science like data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, business analyst. Third is product management, and fourth is Salesforce, like Salesforce admin, Salesforce consultant, Salesforce developer. So this is our expertise. Okay, how we work? So we work in a 4 weeks of program, and after that we help candidates land interview calls. So in first 4 weeks, we help candidates prepare for technical interview, behavioral interview. We take them through real world projects. Okay, for example, this is one of the examples, but we provide about 60, 70 different projects to our candidates. We take them through real world projects so that they can add experience on their resume, on their LinkedIn profile if they don't have any prior experience. We fix their resume, fix their LinkedIn. We provide them unlimited number of mock interviews with professionals in Silicon Valley and in New York area. So in 4 weeks of time frame, we absolutely prepare you to crack any type of interview, to have every best experience on your resume. After this fourth week, we start getting you interview calls, which I think is a major pain point for almost every job seeker. Now, how we get you interview calls? We work with more than 200 companies like Deloitte, PwC. We work with Goldman Sachs, Amazon. So to these companies, whenever they have open job position, we directly refer your profile to the hiring managers and recruiters. That's one way. Second way of helping our candidate is our automatic job application tool. Guys, we have built a proprietary technology that automatically search jobs for our candidates and automatically apply on their behalf. Imagine you would never be manually searching for a job, and you would never be manually applying to a job. You'll have only one role, that is to look at your inbox for the interview invites and literally focus on interview preparation. Okay. Another way is through our automatic email networking tool. Again, this is our proprietary tool. This is our copyrighted tool that automatically find jobs for you, identify who's hiring for it, identify that person's email ID, and sends an email on your behalf to get a referral. Okay. And then we give you one-on-one support until you land a job. Okay, so this is just a gist of it. So it covers the entire interview prep, your resume, LinkedIn, and then the magic begins from this point, week number 5, where we start getting you interview calls. Okay. So that's when I said it's an ecosystem. It's just not one or two services, right? And all the instructors that help you with interview preparation, live projects, they come from all these top tech companies. Okay. I won't jump into all these details, but this is the real world project experience.
Just to one point, I would like to add. Look, one of the another pain point, like one pain point was searching for the jobs, right? Another pain point which most of the candidate faces is clearing the technical round, and that means the coding questions or whatever the questions. And the most important and the good part of our training program is we offer more than 1,000+ questions to our candidates that was asked on any of the platform or any of the companies, which let's say Google asked any question, we have that question. If any Amazon ask any question, we do have an access to that question in a different way or in a different format, but we do have that question. So we do also provide all those questions along with our platform. which is completely free. We'll also give a demo for that also in the mid of the project. So
Mhm.
that is also free. So like we offer everything inclusive in our services. So if anybody is based out in US and looking for a job or shifting a career from one domain to another domain, or one of those person who got laid off in this particular season, so I believe that this could be a service which you can look for.
Mhm. Yep, that's a very good point, guys. So, internally we have built like a cheat sheet that has all those interview questions that are usually asked in interviews with video solutions. So, the way I tell it to my mentees that if you go through all these questions, there is no way that you'll fail in a technical interview ever. Okay. So, guys, that's about high level overview from High Counselor. Let me also tell you a bit about pricing. Otherwise, you'll bump up my inbox with a lot of questions. So, look, it is absolutely free. Let me zoom in a bit. Okay. So, one second. Yep. So, guys, this program is absolutely free to join if you are currently unemployed, right? Or you're currently looking to to change your job and you're not earning that great. You don't need to pay upfront. It's $0 upfront payment. Once you land a job, then you pay 9% of your first year's salary in 12 monthly installments. So suppose you get $100,000 base salary, okay? Because 91 to about 100,000 is the average salary of our candidates. You'll pay about us $9,000, which is 9% in 12 monthly installments. So the way you pay your credit card bill, you pay it in 12 monthly installments. So we wanted to always make it absolutely easy for candidates to join, and they can pay back us once they land a job. Okay. And finally, the how you can apply for our program, simply go to our website, which is highcounselor.com, and you'll find a tab called apply to upcoming cohort. Okay, by the way, the very first week of the program is absolutely free. So you can try it. If it doesn't work for you, you can always opt out. So go to apply to upcoming cohort and fill in the application. This application will take about 5 minutes to fill in. But once you fill in, our system will automatically evaluate your profile and will let you know our decision. By the way, guys, we are unable to accept all the candidates at this point in time because of huge number of applications. We probably accept about 25 to 30% of candidates. So if we are unable to accept it, we'll probably push it to you to the next cohort, or we'll let you know when we can accept you in the future. Okay. So I hope this will answer a lot of your questions. If you have again any other question you want to apply to it, please apply, and our team will get back to you. And feel free to message me as well. I'll divert you to one of my team members. Okay. Amit, so you want to add anything else before I jump into this project introduction?
I guess that it was short and crisp, and it explains everything what we do. So anybody who is looking for a job and require this kind of automation in his whole process, so this could be one of those platforms which you can look for.
Okay.
Okay, so let's move to the project part.
Let me move to the project part. Vivek, can you quickly share? Okay, you have shared the presentation with me now. Give me 1 second. Let me also update the link. This copy. 1 second, guys. I'm just opening the presentation for this project. Mhm. Cool. Save. All good. Let me share my screen. Share screen. Boom. Let's go. Can you see my screen now? Hopefully, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Slideshow. Okay. Guys, as I said, the purpose of this live project is to help those candidates who do not understand the implementation of technical skills or who lack actual work experience. Okay, so this project is about vehicle parking management system. This project is almost 2 weeks long. We'll have two modules in this project. Will allow you 1 week to complete each module. Okay. So jumping into the objective of this real world, I already explained you guys. After completing this project, you'll be able to add this experience on your resume. Amit sir, I think you have some background noise. Okay, perfect. So the objective of this real world project, as I already explained, completed in 2 weeks. you'll be able to add it to your resume, to your CV, and you can also share it with the recruiters and hiring managers. Okay. Okay. At the end of this project, we'll be providing Amazon gift card to some of the top teams, and we'll also provide a project completion certificate to each and every person who successfully completed. Okay. In this project, there will be a few mentors. For example, I'll be your host for today's session. Sangmitra is will be your technical mentor. So any technical question or the technical roadblock that you hit, right? Sangmitra will jump in and she'll help you with all those technical questions. Plus, Dr. Amit and Vivek will also help you with the functional aspect of this project. Project description. Sangmitra, would you mind providing a quick description of this project at a very high level?
Sure. Thank you, Aditya.
Mhm.
So, hello everyone. So, as Aditya just mentioned about the project, so it is a vehicle parking management system. So, this is like completely an automatic system that we will be like preparing or making. So, you can actually prepare or you can create this project in any language. It is not a language barrier project that you have to create it in Java, you have to create it in Python, nothing like that. You can create it in any language. And like you guys would be aware that the parking management is very important thing, that whenever you are going to any mall, any public place, that parking management happens. So just to understand how that particular project or how that particular software works, we are going to create that by our own self. So it is like a complete user friendly project. Here there will be two particular modules. Module by module, we will be creating our project, and like it is, we will be maintaining the complete records and the complete systems. Everything will be covered with the help of the vehicles which are getting into the parking area. We will be managing all the things into that. So this is like a small overview about the project that we are going to create out there.
Okay, perfect. Would you also explain? Okay, so these are two modules, right? I'll let candidates jump into this more detail, right, rather than spoon feeding everything. So, guys, as I said, this project is divided into two modules. That's correct, Mitra, right? There are two modules.
Exactly. Aditya.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
there are two modules. Yeah.
So, guys, this is module number one, in which we have divided it into further task and subtask. I'll share a document with you, or the project mod details page with you, where you can find details of each and every task. Guys, think it in a manner that you have got a project from a real client, okay? And real client doesn't explain you everything word by word. How it actually works in a real business scenario, that you get documentation, you have to go through the documentation and start working on it. Okay, so we'll share the details of all this module number one with you. Go through all those tasks. You need to complete module number one by Monday same time next week. Okay, and then we'll also introduce module number two with you. Project prerequisites, as Sangmitra mentioned, there is no specific language required. You can utilize any language that you want. Sangmitra, you want to add anything else in the prerequisites?
No, Aditya, this is like enough information which has been mentioned. So, as guys, I have already mentioned that this is not anything, any specific, any language specific or any database framework specific project. You can create it in any language. Let's say you want to have a career in .NET, you want to have a career in Java, Python. You can actually go ahead and create the project according to your requirement. It's like you can multiple like you can create multiple languages also, so it is nothing like you have to be specific with one particular language.
Okay,
So it's like, yeah,
that's the best approach, right? Everyone can participate in it.
exactly, exactly.
Okay, process of submission, guys. As I said, the next week is the deadline for this. You can even submit before that. Okay, so once you complete it, we'll provide you a link. You need to go there, and you need to submit the project there. Now, what are the requirements of submission? First is you need to record whatever you have built. Right, the end outcome of both module number one and module number two. That is first thing, and second, you have to zip your all your coding files and upload it into the system which we are going to provide you. Okay, so two things is required. First is the code that you write, and second is a video of the outcome, because again we are focusing on the real world scenario. So if a client has given you for this particular, like, a task to build this application, we want to see how this application actually look at the end of this project. Okay, steps we'll cover later, and This is a kickoff call, as we already discussed. Next week, we are going to have introduction of module number two. We'll also take any questions related to module number one. Okay. Now, guys, the most important thing related to this project. Anyone who's probably sleeping by now, right, or not able to pay attention, please focus here. So every project that we do, we utilize one anchor post. Okay. And let me share that link of anchor post with you all. This is the anchor post for this particular project. Let me put here in the chat box for everyone. Where can I find it? My counselor. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll put it in the chat box for everyone. Go back. Not this one. View as member. Okay. So I'm adding it here in the chat box for everyone. This is anchor post for this project. Okay. So guys, what does anchor post mean? Okay, so any question related to this project, we need to have one common place, right, where people can ask questions, we can answer to your question. Otherwise, emails, messages, it literally becomes very, very tough for us. So every time we create one anchor post, this is this anchor post. Please come to this post, and any question that you have, you can post on this particular, you can comment on this particular post. Okay. If you see here, there are three purposes of this anchor post. First one is you need to find your team members and tag your team members over here and come up with a creative name. As I explained to you, our objective is that you work in a team environment. You identify that, okay, these are my 3 or 4 team members, coordinate with them, come up with a creative name. Like our team name is Ninjas, right? And tag your team member here. For example, if I write here, hi, my team name is, say, unicorns, and my team members are, tag your team members, guys. It's very important. Wait. So your name is not coming up, but anyways, my team members is Vivek Sinha, Kinsley, and say, let's try if Amit's name comes up. No, doesn't, his name doesn't come up. Dr. Amit Lal. Not sure what happened, but tag your team members over here. Okay, so come up with a creative team name, tag your team members here. That is the first purpose of this post. Now, how are you going to find your team members? In this post, you will see important links. Find your team members here. Go to this Google Sheet. In this Google Sheet, just search for your team member name. Okay, just do Control F, and suppose your team member, you search for your name, sorry, not for your team member name, but search for your name. Suppose your name is Ensign. You'll see that your team members are these 4 people over here. Okay, we have also given their email IDs and their LinkedIn profile. Reach out to them, come up with a team name, post your team name in the comment box on this particular post over here. That is first purpose of this anchor post. Second purpose of this anchor post is ask any doubt related to this project. Suppose you're new to this project, or you're unable to find your team member or your team name in this particular sheet, or your team members are not responding. Simply comment here that, hey guys, I'm unable to find my team members, or I'm unable to join any particular team. Can you please help me find a team? Okay. Any question, or for example, you're like, hey, I'm unable to understand module number 1, or I've hit a roadblock. This is the technical issue that I have. Please resolve. Add anything in the comment box. We'll keep an eye. Sangmitra, Vivek, myself, Dr. Amit will be continuously responding to your questions. Okay. Finally, whenever you complete a module, please provide an update here. Say that, hey, we have completed and submitted module number 1, module number 2, that's it. And any important link or information related to this project, we are going to update in this particular post. So for example, the deck that we used in this meeting, you'll find it here. Project detail document. Yes, this is important. The project detail document, you can find it here. Simply go to this document, or the particular page, and here you'll find detail of this project, you'll find detail of module number 1 and module number 2, and all the items and subtask in module number 1 and 2, you'll find it over here. Okay, boom. I think this is a lot of information, guys. Any questions or concern related to this anchor post? Let me also post the link again in the comment section. Here you go. Guys, any question that you may have, feel free to ask in the chat box. This is time for you to ask any question related to this project. I've added the anchor post. Let me also add a link to apply to our upcoming cohort. Okay, I think I did not provide that. To apply. Mhm.
Okay. So I believe that Aditya has given you a quick overview of how the project and how you can access the anchor post. One of the common queries which we get is your name is not in the Excel sheet. This is a very common thing which might happen because you might have joined this project today or you have not posted your email IDs earlier. So just go to the same anchor post and write it down your email ID that, hey, my name is this. I am from this country or this particular, because that also helps us in identifying a diversified team for you, right? And write your email ID, and then Vivek and I will look into it and make sure that you get a team as soon as possible. Or you can reach out to other people also, because when you will comment, most probably other team might also contact you that, okay, hey, I want to build a team with you guys, right? So that is also possible. So if anybody is not finding their name in the Excel sheet, nothing to worry. Just go to that anchor post, write your name, write your country of where you are from, and write your email ID. And that would help us in finding you a new team, right? Okay, let's take up certain queries. So where is the link? So link has already been posted by Aditya, which is the anchor post link as well as the apply to cohort link, right?
I'll keep posting it again, right in the chat box so that people can see it.
There is one more query related to can I use JavaScript? Definitely, you can use JavaScript also. So that is not a problem, as I mentioned earlier. So you can use any language. Whichever language you are comfortable, you can use that language.
Yeah, look, the idea behind this, making it more platform agnostic kind of project, because we have seen earlier one of those problem that, let's say I offered a project in Java plus Spring Boot, but people might not be comfortable with the Spring Boot, right? People might be comfortable with other languages, maybe Python. So that's why the idea here is to involve more and more people so that they can use it and they can develop it on their portfolio, on their profile. That would help us, right? That would help them also, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so link is not redirecting to the anchor post. I guess
No.
you can click it again now. I guess if you copy and you will paste it in the
Okay, let me double check. Why is that happening?
should I check also? Let me just do that. Okay.
Seems like I'm
No, it's
pasting
going,
right link.
it's working fine. I just posted it and
I,
it's
I
working fine.
also tried, it is working fine.
It's working
Instead of
fine.
clicking onto the link, just try copy and pasting into your web page.
Yeah, because this is not a hyperlink, right? So this is just a comment. So just copy this
Yeah.
link and paste it on the Firefox or any
Or
of the
or
browser you.
guys, the easiest way is you can simply go to my profile, and the very first post that I've made, right? Just go to that post. Let me update that on my profile as well.
And I'll share also on my profile so that you can get it on my profile as well. Okay, so Mohit is making some kind of WhatsApp group for discussion. That's a good idea. Again, guys, if somebody is participating with his team, one of the point of the contact could be WhatsApp, where you can, if you have the team, right? But if you want to communicate with us, then you need to come on that LinkedIn post. We are not offering any services on WhatsApp right now, right? So
Yep.
you have to come to that anchor post. Okay, so what if the group members want to use, what was that question? Want to use a different language? Look, this is an internal thing, right? When you are making a team, that's where the real challenge begins. It is not the work that that drops you in a problem. It's the team members who are working with you that will land up into more problems rather than the work. And that's the reason why we offered this into a team, because when you will go for a HR interview, they are going to ask you, suggest me our situation where you work with the team and what are the challenges you faced, how you overcome those challenges. So this could be a perfect answer which you can give from your real life, So that's why you can convince them either to work on your ideas, or you get convinced on working with their ideas. So
Mhm.
you can go with the vote out system. That will majority vote will come to that whatever language. You can start with that one.
Guys, if you can, Amit, sir, just to get a, just to be sure that people actually got this anchor post link, guys, if you can all quickly give a thumbs up or clap or whatever the heart sign on this particular event right now, that will give us a confirmation that you have got this anchor post link. And if you can also like that anchor post really quick, that will also give us a good indication that okay, you all have got this anchor post link. If you can show me some of the thumbs up, like anything, so that will give us a good idea. I don't see any thumbs up or anything going up. Okay, anyone? No one. I got the link. Okay, if you can also put this thumbs up, yeah, put this like punch this guy's like thumbs up so that we get to see it. Probably I'm not seeing it because I'm not the. I did not create this link. Vivek, can you see this?
Yes, Aditya, I'm able to see the link. It is opening just fine on my laptop.
Okay. Okay, perfect. A lot of people have confirmed it. Okay, a lot of people. And guys, so you've got the link as well. Go to that particular link and like that particular post so that any update we make to that particular post, you'll get the instant notification. Okay. Okay, Amit, sir, we can take questions. You're muted, I guess. Vivek, can you hear me?
I can hear
Yes,
you.
yes,
Yeah.
Aditya.
Yeah, yeah. I think Amit, sir, you're muted.
Yeah, I can hear you, Adit. But I
Okay.
was saying that that before we take up certain questions, we can start up with giving us quick demo of our assessment platform also, right?
Yes, assessment platform, and one more tip for LinkedIn, which is I think the most important. Okay, so guys, the next thing that we would like to tell you is, uh, uh, one of the biggest mistake that is done by a lot of job seeker is that they utilize LinkedIn in a wrong way to find a job. Okay, if I'm not wrong, let me share my screen to give you a real demo. Okay. So the way most of the people utilize LinkedIn is to find a job is they simply go to LinkedIn and search software engineer jobs or whatever job that you're looking for, right? Software engineering jobs. And then they come across all these jobs. They go to this job description or they click on easy apply, apply, and they just blindly apply to this job position. And they think that the recruiters and hiring managers will come to them and will offer them an interview call, which is a very, very rare scenario. And probably this approach is used by more than 95% of candidates. I want you to play a little bit smart and utilize LinkedIn wisely. What is the smart way of using LinkedIn? You should post on LinkedIn regularly about whatever you're doing related to your target job role, whatever project you're doing, whatever you're studying, any particular skill that you're learning, any particular question that you're solving. You must post on LinkedIn at least 2 to 3 times a week with proper tags. When you post regularly on LinkedIn, okay, you start appearing in front of hiring managers and recruiters who are constantly searching for people with certain skill set. And when you post regularly, when you talk about, okay, I'm working on this project, or I've solved this question, or I'm learning this particular skill, you start building your personal brand and people start recognizing you as an expert of that thing. When you see over and over same thing again, people start building trust in you. And I can guarantee how many people who are currently on this call actually post more than 2 times on LinkedIn. Okay, so you can take this project as a starting point and you can simply talk about whatever you're working. You can simply post, hi guys, I've just started working on this project, which is vehicle parking management project. In this, I'll be working on 2 modules. I'm starting this module this week. I'll be utilizing Python, Java, or whatever technology. I'll keep you posted with my progress. Stay tuned. Write proper hashtags. post it. Then 3 days later, 4 days later, you again post. I'm currently working with these three other team members, tag them. We are working on this project. We came across these challenges, and that's how we solved it. I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned. Post it. Okay. When you do it over and over again, you'll start appearing in front of recruiters and hiring managers, and you never know, you'll get an opportunity to your way. But one very important thing related to this online posting is that do not expect results just after posting one or two times. It's a continuous effort. Let me tell you, for example, I started sharing my journey and what we do on LinkedIn just in the last few months. And you see, I got about 86,000 followers in just last 4 to 5 months. Okay. And this is giving me a lot more opportunity to help more candidates, more recruiters, and more hiring managers. And some of our candidates, they have been using this approach so well, and they tagged me. For example, look, the last project that we did, okay, this candidate Himanshu, okay, he wrote a post, high connection, in continuation of my previous post of module number 1, which was focused on data cleaning, SQL based queries, XYZ. I built this thing. He tagged myself, high counselor Dr. Amit Lal, with proper hashtags, added a screenshot of what he built. This is improving his visibility in this particular domain. That's what you're supposed to do. And feel free to tag myself or Dr. Amit, and we'll be happy to provide you a feedback. Some good points to ensure: for example, this candidate has added a lot of emojis and small images that makes your post look more readable. Make sure to add proper gaps here. Make sure to add tag at the bottom of this, and try, if not immediately, but to add some kind of screenshots as well. Okay. So this type of posting is really, really important to build personal brand. For example, look at this guy. Okay. I'm pleased to provide an update on my project, weather forecasting analysis and visualization, blah, 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 XYZ, with the right hashtags and with the proper screenshot. And look, it's reached a few people. And we'll be more than happy to like and comment on your post so that it reaches to more and more people in our network as well. Okay, so this is highly, highly recommended, guys. No matter whether you work on this project, you work on any other project, you work on your school project with your friends, post it on LinkedIn. Tell people whatever you're doing. There's nothing small or nothing big in this. Okay. Anything else, Dr. Amit, that you would like to add to this point before I jump in?
I believe that is the way to showcase your work, because this is like a very simple saying that if you want to sell any of your skills, you have to show it. You have to show it to the employers, right? Rather than just applying them. If you will show them a journey, for example, even when we are hiring, we definitely look into the LinkedIn profile of our candidates, and we go through their journey, that what they have done so far, what are they planning to do, what skills they possess. So that is a very common thing most of the HR managers will be doing. So if you will, they will look into your profile and they will see, okay, this guy was doing a project in January, then they started another project in February. It will show you a complete journey of a candidate across last 6 months or maybe an year. So I believe that keep posting, keep us also involved into this. We'll get into it. We'll try to dive in, provide you feedback that, okay, it's a right posting, or you can add something, or so you can give us. That's a good way of highlighting your work, and this will help you to reach out to more people, because as soon as you will post, your connection will look into it, and they will also like to comment. A lot of people also comment just to for a better reach of a particular post. So that might help you in highlighting your work. It's more like a personal branding, like how you are doing it is more like a personal branding for yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So, guys, I know we are already in 50 minutes into this event. Before we answer some of the question, one more tool that we recently developed, I would like to provide it to you, because we developed it absolutely free of cost. Anyone can use it, and this would be very helpful for every aspiring software engineers, Salesforce developer, or data analyst or data scientist. Okay. We have developed a coding assessment platform. You can simply go to assessment.highcounselor.com, create your free account. Once you create your free account, simply log in and you'll find 100 plus handpicked questions that were asked in the last 1 to 1.5 year in Fortune 500 companies, mid-sized companies, and startups. You can simply find all these questions, go to any question, attempt that question. When you'll submit it, system will provide you a real-time feedback, and this will give you an amazing level of interview prep for software engineering and data science and Salesforce developer related job roles. Okay, we have covered both programming questions as well as SQL questions for data for candidates who want to strengthen their SQL knowledge, right? I see they always struggle. Right now, Google is hiring for entry level data analyst job, and they only need people with good SQL understanding. But candidates are unable to crack SQL interviews. This is the platform that you can utilize, strengthen your skills, and we'll be adding more and more questions every single week to it. But these 100 questions, 44 questions in SQL, and about 111 questions in programming will take you to an absolutely different level. Again, there is no cost to it. Feel free to use, feel free to share it with your friends. No need to take premium subscription of Lead Code, Algo Expert, or any other coding practice platform. Okay, and we plan to keep it for free for candidates forever. Okay, so this link I can share it with all of you if you haven't noted it down.
If we can add this to also our anchor post, so that
Anchor,
people
that's a good idea. Let me add it to our anchor post. Okay, that's a
guys,
good.
these platform is, we have really worked hard to develop this, right? We have been working hard and we have been collecting questions on a very regular basis from the top companies wherever our candidates are getting placed. So this is going to be updated very soon. So we are offering it for completely free. So just you can go to this platform, go to the sign up section, fill in your 3 4 questions, and you can just log in from any of your Gmail account or anything, and you are good to go, right? So I believe that this is one of those things, because earlier we definitely used to buy a subscription based model from Lead Code or maybe Algo Expert, or we are looking for something from Hacker Rank or any other platform like Codility, right? But this platform is completely free. Go and you can just sign up and you can practice all those questions, and we'll be posting and updating those questions very soon as well.
And I have added the link to anchor post. So now you will be able to see this link in your anchor post as well, in the LinkedIn anchor post that we are using for this project. Okay. And guys, feel free to share it with your friends. We want this to spread as much as possible so that we can help candidates with interview prep. And if you have any feedback on this platform, we have also given a small button over there because this is a new platform. You can always report us if there is any other improvement or suggestion that is needed. Okay. Awesome. Anything else, guys, that we can answer before we wrap up this call? Otherwise, we'll see you on next Monday. And in the meantime, utilize this anchor post for any question. We'll be super active there. We'll be answering your questions every single day over there.
Any other question, guys, before we wrap up this session? This is almost an hour now.
Yep. A
Okay.
lot of talking on
And
my
I
end.
believe that we have summarized everything. We give great detail about what High Counselor do. We also talked about the project which we are offering right now. This is module 1. We talked about how to showcase your work on LinkedIn, and we also discussed about this new platform on assessment.highcounselor.com. So we have summarized almost like all the things into this small session. So anybody who is facing issue with the team, I believe they just type in your name, your country, and your email ID. Will help you find. Vivek will help you finding out a new team, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I need to connect with people from other country. Yes, Harsh, if your team members are from different country, you definitely need to contact them, right? Okay, so I guess Aditya, we are done with this, and we'll be meeting again in the next introduction of module 2.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. We look forward to working with you on this project. And do not forget about following the anchor post link. Do not forget about creating your personal brand on by posting about this project or anything else you do on LinkedIn. Feel free to tag us. We'll be happy to provide you feedback. And for anything else, just comment in the anchor post and we'll be there to help you out. We'll see you on next Monday, same time. See you. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.